Actually on day 32 of day 90 for the cold plunge challenge. Temp sitting 39 degrees. Saturday morning, 7 a.m. ish. Got some good coffee. Let's see here. I usually don't do coffee before. Oh, it's so good. It's such a good cup. I usually wait till after, but I was in the mood for some good coffee today. Here we are. We're just gonna knock it out. I do have some news to share here in a bit. And I will share that once I get out. All right, baby. Day 32. And we're in. I get in slow because when I change out the water and I filter it all out, every few days I top it off. And if I just get in and I splash, the water goes all over. And because it's cold water, it doesn't dry out super fast, even though I've got it sitting on a really big mat. It just stays wet for a long time. So the way I try to diffuse that is by getting in a little bit slower. It's not because I'm hesitant to get in, it's just I'm trying not to make a massive overflow splash. Day 32. Day 32. Today I have a long cook, a 10-hour cook ahead of me for a pork butt, smoking it on real oak wood. I have a real wood fire smoker. Look, pellet smokers are good. They're not real firewood though. There's something about that real firewood. So if you have the time to get into real firewood smoking, if you already smoke food, yes, you cannot set it and forget it. Or no, you can't set it and forget it. Yes, you've got to be out there, every 45, 30 minutes, making sure the fire is going, making sure you have the logs going. But I am telling you, that bark on that brisket, the pork butt, smoked turkey, whatever it is, it's 20, 30 times better than a pellet smoker, for sure. So today, I have a 10-hour cook because tomorrow's Easter Sunday, celebrating the rising of Jesus Christ. And we're doing a pork butt, so I'll be outside for 10 hours today doing that. Okay. There we are. Oh. Whew. Body's red. Per usual, per every day. that's the thing with this whole thing is it's the same every day. It's so wild. What's the magic pill? What's the secret? Secret is there is no magic pill. And to see results and to see changes, you've actually got to show up and do the same things every day. Day 32 officially done. Now for some news. I weighed in at 194 pounds today. I would say I'm on a bulk, but then I'd just be lying. I weigh 194. I'm a little heavier than what I would personally. Polar Bear Seltzer. It's my go-to when the store's out of Topo Chico. Anyways, so I weighed in at 194 this morning. And I have really 6 weeks left. So I have about 6 weeks left until this challenge is done. So, or not 6 weeks, 60 days. I have 60 days left until, that's the problem with putting on a shirt when you're all wet. It just sticks to you in all these weird places. It feels uncomfortable. So I have, let me get my thoughts together. 60 days left. That's almost, no, that's right around 8 weeks. So my goal is I want to drop about 2 pounds per week. So it's crunch time. And there's a specific reason as to why I waited this long to actually start. Excuse me. When I started the cold plunge challenge, I knew the first 30 days, getting those done was just going to be a massive undertaking. And so I did not want to try and give myself too many fitness goals in one massive beginning and one massive start. I think that's a quick way to fail. So what I chose to do was let me get 30 days in, let me get beyond 30 days on the cold plunge challenge. And once I know what to expect from that every morning, once I know what to expect, once I know how that is going to go, then I will, for the final 60 days, I'll actually start doing my actual weight challenge. So if you're part of this journey, you're going to see the first 30 days, I've been getting into this plunge weighing probably around 194, 196, on some days probably closer to 192. You know, I would almost argue that, I don't know, and I'm not even going to argue that, it's irrelevant. But the first 30 days, I've definitely been in the 190s for sure. So my goal by the end of this challenge on day 90 is to weigh in at 179 pounds. And so it's not because I think I'm super overweight, but I am bigger than what I want to be. I want to see my abs again, and I can actually see my abs right around 182, 183. 179, though, I should be able to see them pretty good. At least I'm hoping. We might get to 179 and they're still gone. So fingers crossed, you know what I mean? The idea is 2 pounds per week. So I'll update you guys every 2 to 3, probably about every 3 days. I should be about a pound and a half every 3 to 4 days, I would guess, if I'm doing this right. So I haven't done my macros yet. Usually, if I'm cutting, I tend to go a little more keto and carb low. I know that's controversial for a lot of people. It works for me really, really well. I enjoy it. And so that tends to be a little bit easier on my body when I'm trying to cut weight. So that's most likely what I'm going to do. So the idea is we're on day 32. We have we have about 58 days left. So it's almost 8 weeks. My goal now is not only getting to my tipping point, which is day 45. My other goal on top of that is by the day we get to day 90, day 90, that I can come in here and weigh in at 179. And I'm not going to bullshit you guys. I'm not going to lie. I'm not filming the whole thing, but you'll see. You'll see over time that I'm clearly dropping. So that is the goal. Again, I didn't want to start that until I at least got beyond 30 days in the cold plunge challenge. So now you can watch me continue this while simultaneously trying to cut my weight down about 14 pounds, which that's not too aggressive. If I can do 2 pounds a week in 8 weeks, that's a total of 16 pounds. So I'm actually giving myself a pound of wiggle room there. So I do got to be dialed in, which I will be. And the goal is to reach that goal. And if I don't reach that goal, I will let you know. I will let you know, hey guys, I weighed in, today's day 90, 185 pounds, 186 pounds. So if I don't reach it, I'll be very forthcoming and very honest. The goal is to reach it though. Okay, have a good Saturday. Shout out Jesus Christ. Rose, died for our sins. I definitely believe in that. I'm a firm believer in Jesus and God, and that's not to be preachy. So whatever you believe, you believe. I'm getting ready to go and do a 10-hour cook outside on the smoker. You guys have an awesome day on whatever day you're watching this, and remember, it doesn't get easier, it just gets done. Oh, this thing's tracking me, so I gotta do this now.